Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 39 of the XBA and PST Full English podcast and Vidcast. The podcast's on XBA and PST on iTunes and Feedburner, and the Vidcast is on Rosero, which is YouTube.
People know this by now.
Yeah, but I like to just string it out just to annoy you two.
Okay, thanks.
We're fucking back!
How long's it been? It's been ages again.
I genuinely don't know.
It feels like these periods of absence are getting longer and longer. And this has probably been the longest one yet.
Yeah, but that was because you two had holidays. We had a review event to go to, which was a week.
Yes.
We had Gamescom. We had PAX.
Yep.
But now we're in the office now till the end of the year.
So we teased that review event. I can tell you what it was now.
Yeah, it was Metal Gear.
It was Metal Gear Solid 5.
It was Metal Gear. We've got new shiny mics as well, so everything should be crystal clear.
If I can project properly.
Yeah,
I'm probably coming through a bit quiet.
I know, but...
I'm trying!
Yeah, but we had an entire conversation with Rich about how to talk from the diaphragm. And that's what he comes up with. Yeah, but hi, Rich. How are you?
Hello, Dan. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
You good to be back, Rich?
Yeah, I feel rested. I feel like the holiday's done me some good.
Okay.
Bit of fresh air.
Mr. Bradley?
Yeah, I think I'm jet lag free from PAX. So it's all good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. You jet lag free yet? You've been having a migraine today.
Yeah, but I haven't slept. But that's not jet lag. That's from working. So I have no idea.
Is playing Metal Gear working?
I was playing Broken Sword.
I'm
Working, doing the review, mate. Doing the review.
I'm winding you up.
What were you doing last night?
Playing Mad Max till 4
Mad
a.m.
Max. Well, we'll talk more about Mad Max and everything else later on. Let's just kick straight on with the show. It's going to be short and sweet and to the point this week, just while we get back into the swing of things. Next week when we have more time, because at the moment we're trying to edit fucking shitloads of videos from PAX.
Yep.
Loads of videos. We're doing the highlights videos as well for our Rosero
What's
Twitch
the backlog
streams.
on those now?
March, April, May, June, July, August. So 6 months.
That's
but we're gonna try and do Lee's on it, and then once I've done PAX.
You might as well just do a big 6-month roundup.
No, because that'd be like an hour video.
No, just make it like 10 minutes of the very best, the prime.
No,
times.
because there's so much amazing content.
No?
So much amazing content.
Okay.
In that 6 months, we've had Just Had Water in. We've had Charles Cecil in. We've seen
the Iron Bread fella.
Breadman. We've seen some amazing kills from me on Gears of War Ultimate Edition.
That Pez 2016 goalkeeper
the Pez
thing.
2016 goalkeeping
I beat you
fucker.
3-0 at Pez.
Really?
Remember that?
Yeah, Lee's got...
Yeah,
I know the goals have already been done.
The new Pez is terrible though.
Well, the demo wasn't great.
The goalies weren't great, although when we played, they weren't as bad as they were when you two
No,
played.
that demo,
maybe
for some
they've
reason.
updated it. No, because you see the update screen. I don't know.
The demo doesn't represent the finished product, does it?
No, we're going to talk more about that at the end of the show.
Okay.
First, we're going to do what we always do, and it's time for the fucking news.
Roll it.
Time for the news.
There you go.
That one stops really abruptly, and the out goes on for a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah. So next week we should have them properly. We can have to see. We got
Properly.
We got new mics for our streaming and stuff, and for the podcast. We've got a new sound desk as well, so we can see the beautiful audio that's coming through.
Could you have a button with like radio sounds like...
We can
Really?
have like so I can put it in
amazing.
one of the channels.
Could we have loads of annoying noises?
And I can play samples and stuff.
Amazing.
But the thing is that you won't hear them here. You just hear them at home. So quack wow.
Quack quack oops.
Yeah.
Here's that. Quack quack oops.
What's that?
That's from the old Radio 1 years ago.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But it is time for the fucking news. And the biggest news ever in the entire world is Star Wars beta, Battlefront beta.
Yeah.
It's coming early October.
Yeah, big deal, right? So you'll be able to get a little hands-on with it.
What modes is there in it?
You get Walker Assault on Hoth,
What's
which I
that?
believe
That's
you played.
all you need.
Yeah.
That's all you need
That's
for a
the
beta.
one that you did
That's
a
the
video
main
on.
Amazing.
All right.
That's the main
No.
one.
Did I do a video?
I thought you did.
No, didn't
You did an interview with some B-roll.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I played that at E3. It was gorgeous.
You get Survival Mission Mode, which is the co-op bit.
And that's Tatooine,
On Tatooine, yes.
which is terrible.
Is it?
It's not. But it's nowhere
Is
near
that the
as good as
Horde
Hoth.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Horde and it's 2-player.
You're two rebels.
It's
against
only 2-player.
Imperials,
It is,
aren't
right?
you? I don't know.
It can't be 4. Maybe 4, but
Maybe
still.
it's 4.
It's nowhere near as good as
Well, it's not the reason
Walker
I'd
Assault.
be buying the game. But you also get Drop Zone. I think it's called Drop Zone, but they haven't revealed what that mode is yet.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
But that will be in the beta.
So none of that squadron business?
No Fighter Squadron. I played that at Gamescom though.
Wait, what map for Drop Zone?
They didn't say.
Okay.
They didn't say.
It'll probably be Hoth again, because there's only 4 planets.
I played Fighter Squadron on Sullust. I'm guessing well, no, they can't have anything on the surface of Sullust, can they? Because it's
Is
lava.
that the lava one? Yeah.
Lava planet, yeah.
Well, they
Oh, no,
could,
they
because
can,
isn't
they
that
can.
where Anakin, where Darth
I
and
think-
Thingy had their fight?
No,
I don't know, actually.
No, you
It's
don't-
a
you
planet
don't-
that
you
they
don't-
said was
You don't see
mentioned.
Solust
Yeah,
in
apparently
Star
you don't
Wars
see it
films.
at all. It was mentioned in Return of the Jedi, but never.
You see the little
visited.
guys from
Or
there?
am I thinking of... No, yeah, that's right. Because Jakku is the DLC, which is
This
from
the
Force
Force
Awakens.
Awakens,
yeah.
You
So
see
it's-
the guys, the Solustinians? I don't know what they're called.
Yeah,
Yeah, the little guys with the really ugly faces, like kind of
That's
the
narrowed
noses.
down.
Oh, I
that-
know what you mean.
Yeah.
They're little and short,
Yeah.
and they're rebels,
Yes.
and they fly
Oh,
fucking
is the one
things.
with Lando in the Millennium Falcon at the end of Jedi?
Yeah,
the
right.
One who goes, hee, 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 hee. That guy.
a little
He
bit.
looks
It
weird.
looks like he's got a mask on.
Yeah, he's got like sort of
Yeah.
weird gills.
He probably has got a mask on, Dan. It's not real.
No, because I think that's his face. I'm just trying to find a picture. So you two carry on
I
talking.
think I know what you mean.
Is it open beta, or do you have to pre-order?
I think it's an open beta because they didn't mention anything about pre-ordering. They didn't mention anything about it being closed or, open to certain people.
It's not a mask.
There you go. Yeah, that's the
Is
guy
that
I'm
real?
thinking of.
Put it
Yeah,
up
he's
to the camera
Lando
for the
Calrissian's
streaming.
co-pilot.
Not
So
streaming.
if you're watching us on video, that's him.
All right. And how long does it run for?
It runs for...
Probably a week, right?
No,
3
no,
days,
no,
4
so
days.
A few days, I think. Yeah.
All right.
All we're going to do for those days is no news, just play
Yeah,
Star Wars.
Stream.
Still so excited about that game. Like, we did the releases on the board earlier on. This year is actually not going to be incredible.
It feels like it's more quality over quantity, though.
And
don't
it's
you think?
spaced out quite nicely.
Yeah.
The amount of games that have slipped from this year, like
Yeah,
to
it's
next year, like next year, like in the first quarter, where you've got Deus Ex, you've got Mirror's Edge, you've got other games that are big.
Division.
Division, oh shit, yeah, the Division.
Battleborn?
Battleborn as
February.
well. I mean, those were all meant to be this year, right? And maybe not Mirror's Edge.
Next year's shaping up to potentially be better than this year, even.
But this
Possibly.
year, you've got Fallout 4.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
Star
God,
Wars
yeah,
Battlefront. Oh, Rise of the Tomb Raider.
They're within a
which-
week of each other.
Yeah,
Oh.
Rise of the Tomb Raider, which we saw Toomey stuff, more Toomey stuff at PAX.
Yeah.
It's probably the
Oh,
stuff
did you?
that you played.
Was it the Syrian
Is that no?
Prophets
It's the bit that ends with her coming out in the fucking
water.
water.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah, so
That good?
it's great.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. I hadn't seen that, but I'd seen the kind of the intro to that scene at E3, and they teased Gamescom. They said, "This is what we're doing at Gamescom."
Right.
Do you know what though? This year we've already had Bloodborne, The Witcher, and Metal Gear, so it's already a decent year, right?
True.
Well, we've had more
Yeah,
than
it's
that,
been
right? There's Batman as well.
And fucking Batman, of
Batman
course.
was great.
Yeah. But Metal Gear at the moment,
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
love it.
good.
But we'll talk about more of that in a bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to be amazing, and everyone's going to be excited about that. And hopefully, it's open.
I think it will be. Otherwise, they'd have mentioned it. Because
Yeah,
otherwise, it's a
yeah.
bit of a
Yeah.
gut punch if they then say it's only open to select people. And you're
Yeah.
like,
DICE need a fucking good launch for
Yeah.
Battlefront.
yeah,
This is the first proper game Is it the first game they've launched since?
I think
4?
it is. Yeah, I think
Must
it
be.
is. Yeah, because they
Hardline was Visceral, wasn't it?
they pitched in on that, I guess.
Yeah, but that wasn't
But
them.
it
Right? That
wasn't-
was more like
yeah.
assistance as opposed
Yeah.
to.
Absolutely.
But yeah, they haven't.
I
Right?
imagine they share network resources though within EA
I would say,
Studios, right?
engine.
Uh-huh.
That's what I personally think.
Yeah, so the net code should be stable.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, you say that.
should be.
It wasn't in 4.
No, well, indeed.
That was their first new gen Xbox One PS4 game,
it's
wasn't it?
no excuse, Rich.
Well, you know.
It's just like a PC these days.
Yeah.
I was talking to a few devs at where was it?
PAX.
PAX. Did we speak to devs at PAX?
Yes.
Who?
We had some at our party.
Yeah. The Borderlands guy was actually talking about it, wasn't he? Saying that it's basically the same these days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is no excuse, then, is there?
Wasn't Charles Cecil talking about it as well a little bit?
Yep.
Do you know what I still haven't played? Sorry, talking about betas for a second. Still haven't played the Street Fighter 5 beta. Still haven't
Neither
got a
have I.
match in that.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be back on now.
Really?
I know, it
Yeah.
just went back off again.
Did it? Oh,
think
for
so.
fuck's sake. I'm never going to get a fucking game. I mean, I played it loads at Gamescom, but I would still like a little...
I wanted to
spin
play
on
the
it again.
PAX, but there's fucking busy, right? Every time we went up, it was
Street
heaving.
Fighter 5 super popular.
It's so good, though. It's what I played, I really enjoyed. I really like how
Yeah,
it's
it's
shaping
good,
up.
right?
Is that out this year?
No, it's March, April
Okay.
next year, I think.
Fucking Persona 5's next year as well,
Yeah.
isn't it? Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a big year next year.
There's other games on that.
Oh, there's loads of stuff that we've not mentioned.
Oh,
that
and
we-
this year we haven't mentioned Hitman or Just Cause as
Yeah,
well.
I mean, yeah. This year's huge. I mean, a new Assassin's
Black
Creed,
Ops 3.
Halo 5, Black Ops 3, Fallout, Tomb Raider, Battlefront, and...
Taken King.
What's that? The Taken King, yeah, whatever.
Lego Dimensions, mate. We're
Yeah,
gonna have all
Lego.
the Lego stuff in the office. And
The
we're just,
trailers for that game have been consistently the best trailers I've seen in ages. They're
Yeah,
all
they've been
just
good.
so nice.
and the demos I've seen as well are consistently
I've not
brilliant.
even seen any of
Yeah,
that
there's-
stuff.
At E3 actually, in between the press conferences, we were sat around the apartment, and there was a Lego Dimensions demo on Twitch, like the main Twitch channel, and I was like,
Everyone's...
oh, what's the girl from Portal, Chell?
I'm Chell, yeah.
We had Chell from Portal with Homer Simpson was in there as well on the same level. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's cool.
But yeah, we're going to get shelves up there, and everything's, or even just like take everything off the shelves and just have Lego Dimensions.
I was
stuff.
about to say, everyone's been complaining about the pricing, and it is a bit exorbitant for what you get.
Isn't it like 250 quid if you want everything?
It's like 400 quid if
Oh,
you
is
want
it?
everything, isn't it? Yeah.
We want everything.
Yeah, so it's ridiculous. But I think a lot of people are going to fork it out.
And
I
the
think they
other
will.
advantage that the Lego ones have got over Skylanders and Disney Infinity is that core gameplay of, for like fuck all the toy stuff,
Yeah.
but the actual core gameplay of Lego games
Everyone
is
knows
well
what they're
fun.
getting, don't they?
Yeah,
It's
and
always
they've
good.
introduced like new elements to it. Plus you've got the toys and they can be like changed.
And
You
not
can-
just that,
yeah,
you've got the
they're
characters from the
freeforms.
film as well, and there was great characters in the film because it's Lego and Warner. You get all the Warner properties as well, and
Not just
obviously,
that, you got Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's
Back
what
to
I
the
mean,
Future,
right?
Doctor Who.
All sorts.
All they need is Star Wars, but they won't have that because that'll be
Simpsons.
Disney Infinity in it. Simpsons, Amazing Scooby Doo if you're into that.
well into Scooby.
Bit of Scooby Doo. Portal, yeah. And you can put up to 7 things on the thingy at once, which is cool.
We
Like
have
your-
so
like your
much
mum.
fun. Oh,
You've done you, mate. You've done you.
all right, moving on from Star Wars, drastically moving on. Witcher 3 sold 6 million. Yay!
I love it. I'm getting towards the end now. I've been taking my time with it because I don't want it to end.
That was my game of the year so far,
Yeah.
but now I'm playing Metal Gear.
You think it could pip it?
Yeah, just I was actually you weren't in the office when I was saying to Lee earlier on, like Metal Gear's my kind of game.
Okay.
Just with I can build my base, man,
Yeah.
and then I can then go out and do stealth.
Yeah.
I love The Witcher to pieces. Absolutely brilliant. Put 200 hours into it. But there's just something about Metal Gear, apart from the prologue, which is bollocks. But yeah, again, we'll go into more
Which is-
detail.
you know, I love
Which has
that,
got a
yeah.
story advantage.
Yeah, right.
I feel.
Story, yeah. And more interesting stuff. Like the contracts and stuff like that, and the monster hunting.
I've loved every bit of that game apart from Roach, the horse. He's annoying, but everything
I see-
else.
He never bothered me.
He bothers
it's just
me,
when
mate.
when you're trying to go to a place by just holding the button to make him stick to the path.
Yeah.
He'll just go off and
No, he doesn't.
and it's like for
He
fuck's
does,
sake,
mate,
just
he does.
stay on the fucking path.
He is-
And when I
You
whistle
got
him
a
as
shit
well, he's
roach,
always
mate.
miles
No,
away.
he's
So
terrible.
you
He
got a
is
shit
terrible.
roach.
He's not good.
He is terrible.
He's
I
one of-
use that method of what you do is you just run over buildings till you get there in a straight line. I did what you're
Yeah,
doing.
but then I kept doing that to start with, and then it took me the wrong way, and I'm like, it's obvious that
Yeah.
I'm following the line to an objective.
It's not
I've
just that,
seen you
even when I
run
try and
over the
steer
roof
him-
of buildings.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I've
that's
done
because
that
I'm
too.
like, fuck this. The autopilot is horrific. I'm just going to go as the crow flies.
Well, Rich did give very deliberately gave Metal Gear a higher review score than I gave Witcher.
Yeah.
Did you get
So
Metal Gear in the end?
93, so 1% better.
this isn't
It's-
how we work out our game of the year, but at the moment, statistically, Metal Gear is our favourite game of the
That
year.
isn't how we should do reviews in the first place. You know that, right, Richard?
Well, I feel like Witcher set a bar. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Witcher is a completely different genre.
No, I know. Well, is it though?
Open world fantasy RPG.
No, but
versus
open world third
shooter.
person. So superficially, they're the same genre. if you don't factor in all the little subgenres.
So is Portal and Call of Duty.
Yeah, exactly the same kind of game.
Yeah, that's what you're saying, right?
No. Well, no,
On the
superficially,
record.
they're both first-person games.
But you wouldn't compare them.
No, because Portal's not a shooter.
So you shouldn't compare.
Portal's not a shooter, though, is it?
The Witcher. You do. You shoot portals.
You shoot crossbow bolts in Witcher, and you shoot
Yeah, well, that's third
tranquilizers in
person.
this.
So is Batman the same as The Witcher
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
Metal Gear?
yeah.
Yeah.
I would put them in the same camp, sure.
Really?
Why not? They're all open-world third-person games.
We're just going to give you Lego games to review now. That's it.
That's a third-person open-world game.
so that's at the same level as The Witcher,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Good.
There you go.
Yeah, Fassbender AC movie and the Borderlands movie. So we got Fassbender as the first photo of him.
Can I just put it out there? I think he looks all right.
Yeah, I quite like Fassbender as well.
Yeah.
Definitely would.
Would you? Yeah.
Fassbender.
Have you seen, what's that film? Shame?
Yeah, mate.
You see
yeah.
Willy, didn't you?
I haven't seen it, but apparently
Paused
you
it
do,
on
don't
it,
you?
mate. Paused it and zoomed in. I had to zoom. That was the
What's
problem.
the one that's got what's her face from Game of Thrones in it? And she like works in a lingerie shop, and they're all flirty in the trailer.
I don't know, but I want to see it now.
It's really good.
Is it?
She like lifts up her thing and shows their stocking top,
Oh,
and he's all
really?
like, "Whoa," except he's not because he's Fassbender.
Oh, is it?
He's
What's
all cool
her
and
face?
shit. Yeah,
a
side
Tyrell
boob. Yeah,
thingy.
Marge.
Margie.
Who's
Yeah,
Marge?
I know. What's her face?
She's
what's
in
the
the
actress?
latest thing with what's it that I watched on the plane.
I can't remember the
She's got her
actress's
head
name.
shaved on the side.
Oh,
I can't remember her name.
Natalie Dormer.
Yeah,
That's the
thank
one.
you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so that's that. It's going to be shit though, right?
You know what though? They did a short for. Was it AC2?
Mm,
Was it AC2? What was the
Yeah.
live action one they did?
yeah, it
It
was
was alright.
AC2.
It was alright.
It was okay. It was a weird sort of experiment, wasn't it, with all CG backgrounds?
Yeah.
So it looked a little bit weird sometimes, but it wasn't
I
terrible.
thought it was decent.
The only thing that gives me hope about it is the fact that Fassbender's a really fucking good actor.
And I think
So
he makes
maybe
good
it'll be
choices
fine.
generally as well, doesn't he? as
He
an
seems
actor?
to, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't think he'd star in any old shit.
Maybe.
We'll see. I mean, it's promising. It's more promising than Hitman.
It's more promising than the Borderlands movie, right?
Well, they haven't cast anyone in that yet, though.
But still, Borderlands movie. That's
Well, it's
that.
Mad Max.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
the
There already
thing.
is
I
a
feel like
Borderlands
they've
movie.
already released the best
Yeah,
Borderlands
exactly.
movie this year.
But
Are they
wouldn't,
gonna
wouldn't it
beat
be a
Fury
comedy,
Road?
right?
It'd
Probably,
have to be,
yeah.
It'd have
Yeah.
to be a comedy.
Yeah.
Actually, if it was anything like Telltale's Borderlands,
Oh,
it
which
could-
is
it could
really
be
funny,
alright.
yeah.
it
Which
could
is
be
like
alright.
Telltale's best game in a
They
while.
should get the writers
Yeah,
of
but
that in.
Don't
Or,
they,
just the Borderlands writers generally.
don't they basically just, I don't want to say rip off, but use every other, like the scene that we watched was the spaced scene, the slow-mo finger.
Yeah, they
Oh, yeah.
totally ripped off Spaced in the latest episode of
Did they?
Tales from the Borderlands.
Oh, really?
Like
You know the bit
massively.
where they're going
Yeah,
like
Oh, really?
they do that, but it
Wow.
goes on for ages.
Yeah,
Shit.
but it's still good. But still,
Yeah.
you know, nothing original.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. It's early days, isn't it? They've only announced that they're doing it.
Yeah, not even a screenshot yet.
Nothing.
Screenshot.
You know what I mean?
Nothing. Yeah.
Awesome. Clint Hocking has gone back to Ubisoft.
This
Clint
is-
Hocking, known as for Far Cry.
Yeah,
Far Cry 2 and
Splinter Cell.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
think
he's
that's,
come out saying he's not doing a Splinter Cell, unfortunately.
I think this is good.
Or
This is
no,
good.
unfortunately.
I would like to see a new Splinter Cell. It's been a while.
Yeah, but I'd like. He doesn't have to work on it.
Yeah, he does.
What did he actually produce at Amazon? Anything?
He said he hadn't made a game in 7 years, which is why he was getting so antsy
Right.
and needed to go back and ship something.
Mm.
That was his whole reason. So no, I don't think he. I don't know what he did at Amazon. to be
I wonder
honest.
if they'll put him in charge of Far Cry 5.
Maybe that could be interesting. But
I
then
really
I
liked
don't.
2. People didn't. I mean, well, it splits people.
It was so hard.
I liked that.
Respawning checkpoints
Yeah,
with the guys
yeah.
coming back constantly. And
They've super
everyone hates
smoothed it out
But
since
to
then,
be
isn't
fair,
it?
2
Yeah.
was the basis for 3 and 4.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was.
totally, yeah. No, for sure.
Like everything that's in 2, that's great. Carrie, is basically the foundation for 3 and 4.
My
For
problem
sure.
with Far Cry 2 was you were just placed in this horrible, hostile world. Nothing liked you. You had no friends. Everything was out
You
to
did
kill
have
you.
friends.
No,
That's one of the
yeah,
things
but
they've
very
got rid
few.
of,
It's
actually.
like living
isn't
in
it?
London.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I got all the diamonds in that game.
Did you?
Yeah, or like
You're a
800 or
mentalist.
700
You're a
of them.
mental man. That's
It
crazy.
was fun.
I did like that game.
The,
But anyway,
the
so
glider.
Never,
Glider.
never finished it.
That's the first real glider. Obviously, it was in the originals, but they nailed it.
Clint Hocking coined the term what's that thing where there's a disconnect between what's going on in the game and what's going on in the story, what you're doing in the story and the game.
Narrative
Ludonarrative
dissonance.
As you'll have read in every wanky review since.
Review, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
every
don't
wanky,
worry, I will
unhelpful
never,
review.
never write a review with the words
Ludonarrative
dissonance in it ever. Fuck's sake.
I will. I've learned 3 new words.
It's 2.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Or is it just
Ludonarrative.
hyphenated?
Ludonarrative.
Ludo
is
means
one.
games.
Is it Hydo? Is
Or
it
play.
Hyphenated or just
No, it's
one
one
word?
word.
Really?
Yeah.
Clint made it up, mate.
Made it.
Down to him.
It's down to a true.
Yep.
We have Dragon Age Story DLC finally.
Yeah. What do you mean finally? We've already had a couple.
Yeah, but not for a
There
while.
was
right?
Jaws of Hakkon and The Dark Descent. Or
Yeah, but
whatever
that
it's called,
wasn't
The Descent.
really. Yeah,
We
but
never played the Dark, or whatever the second
Is it
one
just
was.
The Descent?
yeah, but that was more
Descent,
combat orientated than actually story.
Oh, I don't know. But apparently
don't know.
this last one
The
is...
Dark Descent I thought was multiplayer to start
I
with.
thought it was too. Yeah, The Descent. The Trespasser DLC apparently wraps everything up. It takes place 2 years after the end of the story, and you have to decide what happens to the Inquisition, which sounds cool.
Yeah, that does sound cool.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Even
Alex
though I
is
need to
back.
play the others first.
Yay!
Alex Wilton Regan, woohoo!
Reagan.
We like her.
Which one is
Reagan.
Reagan?
Oh, is it Reagan? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this last one. It was just a whole bundle of shit.
I've got it.
Whole
We've had
bundle
a
of
lot
shit.
of release dates announced in the last week or so. And I'm going to say the game name, and Lee is going to say the date.
All right.
Deus Ex: Mankind Divided.
That August.
August.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
August 25th,
Isn't it March?
2017. I don't actually know.
It's March, right?
I think it's March.
It
Is
is.
it March 8th or something?
Or, no, isn't it?
Have you not
it's
got
Feb,
it written
right?
down?
No,
it's
I
fucking
was
useless,
relying
mate.
on you to remember, Rich.
Isn't it Feb?
Oh,
You got that
I
shit
can't
logged
remember.
in your brain.
I usually do have it logged, but I don't think I wrote the story for Deus Ex.
I've got a feeling it's Feb.
You did?
Did I?
Oh, when everybody got their knickers in a twist about the pre-order shit, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, I did, yeah. Oh, because the pre-order thing's weird.
I'm going to go
like,
Feb 28th.
it's got different tiers. Yeah, I think it's late Feb. Anyway, what's the next one while he's looking at it?
Uncharted.
That's 18th of March.
Resident Evil.
Ah, shit.
Origins.
That's
Oh.
January 19th.
Origins. Or Zero?
Origins Collection it is. So I guess it must be Zero as well because it's Zero and Resident Evil 1 in the same package.
Feb 23rd.
Feb 23rd for Deus Ex.
So close,
Right.
so close.
So yeah, that Resident Evil Origins Collection is Resident Evil and Resi Zero.
Yeah.
in
So,
one thing.
so you
Resi
assume that
Zero's-
Resi or Zero will be
Yeah.
out early Jan
Well, it must be, right?
or late Jan
19th
or
of Jan.
or Jan.
Or before then.
Nathan Drake Collections, October 9th or 7th.
I could have told you that.
Well, you should have said it before.
We put it on the board,
I
but
thought
that
we did
isn't.
ages ago. That's
That
not
isn't
new.
that. That isn't the release date.
We were
That's-
looking for Uncharted 4, but that was March 18th.
He's got it. It's
I
got it,
remembered
mate.
that,
It's
I
got it,
remembered
mate.
that.
It's
All right,
fucking-
all
it's
right,
fucking
all
way ahead of you, mate. It's way ahead of you.
all right.
Next.
And that's it.
Games are coming out. All right.
So let's talk about the Deus Ex pre-order thing. I think everyone can agree that pre-order bonuses are bollocks. Anyway.
I hate them. I really hate them. Especially when it locks you out of content otherwise.
Yeah, but that content is always a bit naff. Always. When is it ever essential? And
Yeah.
when is it ever not released later anyway?
Never,
But
but
we
I'd
had
still
the-
like to have it.
We've had this conversation, and Lee was like, "Yeah, I don't care about any pre-order stuff," and I'm like, "If that was your game, like Mass Effect for me."
Or if it was Destiny
well, this is
shaded.
exactly what
I
I
did
said.
concede this, yeah.
And then I said, if
But-
it's your game and you love your
Yeah.
game, you want every single piece of
But
content. If
that's
it's Mass
happening
Effect,
right now.
I would want Mass Effect.
That's happening right now. The Taken King's got shit that I would have to
Yeah.
pay 90 quid for to get, and I'm
and you're
like,
pissed off, right?
Ridiculous.
I'm not pissed off.
Well,
It's
is it
bollocks.
You're
It's
pissed off to the
bollocks.
point that you won't spend that money.
Maybe, but then I get.
Maybe you're going to spend that money.
You're not going to spend 90 quid
No,
on
I
it.
won't. I won't.
Please
But I
don't.
get.
I get you for
They
Christmas.
they sorted it out. I think they rectified it well.
I get it you as a paternity present.
You keep saying
Someone-
maternity.
Yeah, well, it's the belly.
Someone in the comments made a good point.
What?
They just said, do you remember when in games this stuff used to be bonuses you could unlock in the game?
Yeah,
I'm
right.
thinking, yeah, like extra skins and things.
Yeah.
This is what I said to Lee. The
Like
best
the
way.
ninja in Metal Gear or
Yeah,
whatever.
it doesn't happen anymore, does it?
This is what I said to Lee. The best way to get around pre-order stuff like this is to whoever
Have it as an
pre-orders
early
it
unlock.
unlocks it straight away.
Yeah.
But
Some people
everybody
do
else,
do that. That still happens sometimes.
that
doesn't
is
it?
the way
That's
to
better.
keep everybody happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you have to complete the game on a highest difficulty to
Yeah.
unlock this pre-order
Yeah.
thing, and people will be like, "I'm okay with that. I
Yeah.
can still get access to the content that
Yeah.
I want." So everybody win-win. But developers like are two. They're kind of between like a rock and a hard place because they have to keep retailers happy, and retailers are the one pushing all this pre-order things.
That's true.
So if anybody ever has a problem with pre-order DLC, fire your angst at retailers.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Not
Because
publishers.
GameStop wants an exclusive, Game wants an exclusive, fucking everybody wants an exclusive.
Case in point, the Street Fighter 5 costumes that are announced as well. So there's a really cool beardy
Oh, right,
Ryu
yeah, I
costume
really
that
like
I love.
that.
Wait,
Yeah,
did you
yeah.
see that hashtag Hot Ryu
Yeah,
was
yeah.
trending
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Twitter?
I like that they like the beard. You know, that makes me want to keep mine.
But
I
yeah,
could cosplay as beardy Ryu.
but publishers and developers, well, not so much developers, but publishers are pressured into pre-order stuff like this by retailers holding them to ransom by saying, we're not going to give you space on the shelf unless you do a pre-order stuff with this.
That's
And
true. I
shelf
still don't
space-
think publishers get put up much of a fight, though.
No, because they're like, whatever, just keep them happy.
Well, it's incentives, isn't it,
Yeah.
as well, for people to pre-order the game, and pre-order numbers are good for investors as well, aren't they? To show, look how many
right.
people
Yeah,
have
that's a
pre-ordered our
big
game.
deal,
Yeah, and your company stock
Yeah, exactly.
goes through the roof.
It's all a big, complicated web.
Right. Lee's got his laptop
Do you
just
know
on
what? I
time.
haven't used iTunes in ages, but I've got that fucking U2 album on there. I didn't know that the cover was a man noshing another man off. No one told me that.
Kill it, delete it.
Right.
It's a bit homophobic.
And on that note,
No, I mean the
You ready?
album. The album's terrible. Alright. That's the end of the news. So what's next, Dan?
we're going to talk about the events. The 3 events recently, Gamescom, PAX, and your mum. Well, that's Bradley. Let's. How was Gamescom?
I feel like we covered it in the stream, didn't we? Is this
Yeah.
just for the benefit of the podcast?
Yeah, for sure.
It was good. I think it was one of the
Awesome. That was
best.
facts.
It was one of the best years for Gamescom.
Really?
It's one of the best years for games. Like E3 was, though. It was just more of the same shit, wasn't it? And
E3 is great.
got to see Scalebound and Quantum Break, which are looking
Tomb Raider.
really
Crackdown,
tasty.
bruv.
Got to play Tomb Raider.
Crackdown.
I got to play. That
I
was
love that it's all
so much
these
fun.
just Microsoft exclusives.
well
It's
because
like-
Sony didn't come.
Oh no, they're doing Paris Games Week, right?
Yeah.
But it's like Microsoft have got a really strong portfolio.
Yeah, they have.
But the thing is, obviously, Rise of Tomb Raider is coming to PS4 next year. But Scalebound and Quantum Break seem like...
Yeah, they're not.
Scalebound looks great.
Scalebound looks really cool, and I didn't realise how much of it is RPG stuff. That gets
I
me more
didn't even
excited.
know it was an RPG till you told
It was
me.
First, Kamiya was there. Hideki Kamiya was actually in the room
Is it-
presenting it.
Did you that like X on Twitter?
Yeah, he blocked everyone. He was like, "You're all fucking blocked. Get out."
He had a little stamp thing, didn't he?
Yeah, he was
That
blocking people. I didn't know. I didn't know
Did
that.
he really?
Yeah.
I just shook his hand when I left. Went, cheers, thank you.
That's shit, mate. Kiss your hand. Blocked.
Yeah.
I would have said something just to get blocked.
Would you?
What do you think of the new Resident Evil? That would have got you blocked.
Yeah,
When's
yeah,
Bayonetta 3 coming out? Why isn't Bayonetta 2 coming to Xbox?
Yeah, I would have gone with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's loads. Like, you can customise your dragon, you can control how he evolves, you can choose what element your dragon is, so he can like breathe ice if you don't want him to breathe fire and stuff like that. And yeah, I think it's got a lot of potential.
Wait,
It's really
do you
good.
like call him in? Is he like a special
He's with you
attack?
constantly. No, he's with you the whole time.
Is he?
You're
Can
bonded.
Can you
have
fly
a-
on him?
Yeah. You have like a bond. So your guy has a scaly arm.
James.
It might be that one actually. Drew.
Drew
His name's
Bond.
Drew.
Drew Bond.
Yeah. He has a bond with the dragon. And
Does he have a way with the women?
Yes.
Does he plug his hair in to the tail of the dragon?
No, but it's a bit like that. If your dragon dies or if you die.
Does he plunge
They
his
die.
scaly arm
But they
into one
both
of its
die.
orifices?
No, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Up its arse.
Like All Things
Fisting.
Bright and Beautiful, whatever it was,
Yeah.
with James Herriot.
Disgusting.
There's one for the kids.
Creatures great and small.
Yeah.
Okay.
Showing our age.
But yeah, Gamescom otherwise good. Good.
Yeah, good,
Otherwise,
good stuff. What else did I
including
see? I saw Homefront as well. I got to play that. That's looking alright. Kind of like a
beta for that.
Far
soon,
Cry
right?
type
Well,
game.
is it soon?
Oh yeah, Xbox One
We should
exclusive
really
beta.
put that on the,
Yeah, we haven't put that on the thing. Yeah, that's on the agenda. Yeah, good stuff.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Lee, tell us about your mum.
My mum,
Yeah.
she's alright, thanks. She's just moved house and bought a new car.
Okay.
Nice.
Good event.
My mum.
she's in the events category.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to read that out.
PAX then, Lee. How was PAX?
This year we held the 6th annual pre-PAX party sponsored by Xbox Achievements, PlayStation Trophies and Rezero.
No one cares about that.
It was amazing, mate.
Was it?
We had
Maybe the best party you've ever been to, Rich.
we had celebrities there. We had all of the community people that turned up. Everybody was drunk out of their brains. It was amazing.
Nobody was like comatose this year, which is good.
Yeah, no, in previous years people have been like puking or passed out
good.
outside or all that kind of stuff. People were relatively well behaved. PlayStation community manager turned up.
Yeah.
That's good.
There were some Gearbox people just hanging out, getting pissed.
Good.
Good.
Microsoft people?
Dan beat me at pool.
Easily, mate.
I reckon I could beat you both at pool.
No, you couldn't beat me.
I'm pretty
couldn't beat
great.
me,
I
mate.
think I
You
could.
couldn't
I
beat
reckon I
me.
could.
Right, this
I
is
played
happening.
pool in Wales.
This
at
is
the
happening.
weekend.
We're going to play pool. I could 7-ball you, mate. Bang like that. Bish bosh.
Nah,
From the
mate.
break, you break.
Nah, mate.
You don't even see the cue.
Did you win a adult pool tournament when you were 10? Well, no, I came third actually. I didn't win. But did you come third in an adult pool
Wait,
tournament?
did
when
you win an adult pool tournament when you were 10?
I came third, but I got a trophy and
I used to play in
everything.
the pro leagues.
Oh, really?
Sorry, that's prologue. No, but I used to play quite a bit. I used to play for a team.
I just
I
thought.
bought
I
my
just
own cue.
remembered.
I had my own cue and everything, mate.
I used
I
to
had
Have you had
that.
cue?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
actually, it's snooker cue.
my sister defaced my trophy with a 10p piece.
Wow.
She dug out the glue and tore it to bits.
She always been a bit unbalanced then.
Well, I had a nice train set my granddad made, and she dug up the track
What?
and
What
destroyed
she
it.
dug it up? Why did you
Well,
bury the track?
it was like on a board, on a wooden sort of board,
shit.
and it was all nailed to the track. And she just like prized it all up and
There you go.
systematically destroyed
Potential
it.
new boyfriend
she was
for
like
Richie's
she was
sister.
like 4 at the time. She was always really destructive.
Wow.
Especially now.
She pulled the legs off my little brother's Men in Black Will Smith figure, and she glued the legs to the arm sockets and the arms to the legs.
She's like that fucking kid
Yeah,
out of
she
Toy
is.
Story.
She is, yeah. So there you go.
She's like, what's Amanda? Is it Amanda? Rugrats?
Oh no,
What's her name?
Angelica. Yeah, she is.
Okay,
you go.
cool. But yeah, PAX.
The actual event itself. Here are my weird observations. One,
Go on.
dirty great big event. Every game you've ever heard of is there, as well as loads that you haven't. In the whole set of buildings, there were 2 pods with Star Wars Battlefront.
That's
2.
ridiculous. That's stupid.
At fucking PAX.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
Insane.
What were they
2
thinking?
with Mirror's Edge. That's all there was from
EA
EA,
basically didn't bother.
which is ridiculous because it's fucking Battlefront. But I get the feeling now that they're thinking the beta might
Yeah,
be.
they must have known.
Because
About
didn't they
that,
announce
I
the
thought.
beta? What, this week?
Yeah.
So
Like, they need to
after
build up
PAX.
any more hype for that game. It's going to sell by then.
No,
Bucket
that's the
load.
kind of game that
Yeah,
you
but
just
can
keep
you
building the
imagine?
hype.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine they're in their little meeting? They're like, "No, we don't have to worry about building hype for our game anymore. We've done all right so
Yeah,
far."
fucking it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they want hype at 10, and the weird thing is that if they had the game there, the hype would have keep on going because I think it delivers on what they
Well,
wanted
PAX-
to do.
Correct me if I'm wrong, because I've never been, but PAX is mainly a public thing, right?
It's only a
Yeah.
public thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
There's
So
media stuff on the side, but it's a fleeting thing where like, oh, you here?
It's not really about.
that's the
media.
place to build up your game.
For sure.
Yeah, so I was surprised about that. Anyway, as for like new stuff, we've covered it all at
E3 and Gamescom.
thank you. Other than Minecraft Story Mode, which I played,
Okay.
which
Thoughts?
is alright. It's very much a Telltale adventure game. Blah blah. We'll remember that. Go left, go right. Do inputs in certain times, or you'll get hit by something. And it's very much Minecraft, so it's set in that world. It's got that art style. It's got fucking creepers and spiders and the skeletons with bows and arrows in
Yeah.
there. But the good thing about it, the thing that actually sold me on it, is the fact that I really like the characters. I was invested in the characters right from the off, and that's like half the battle, isn't it?
It's for kids, right? I mean, who's it aimed at?
Well, it's quite it is for kids, but there's kind of scary-ish moments where he'll go down into like a little kind of cavey job, and there'll be scary shit going on, or there'll be like a dirty great big monster attacking. But yeah, it's obviously it's younger than a lot of their more recent stuff.
So it's not like The Walking Dead then?
Nah, it's not like The Walking Dead.
Wolf
Someone
Among
described
Us.
it to me as being like Lego, and that's not true either.
Lego?
It is in
like the
terms of
Lego kind of direction in
right,
terms
okay.
of like
It is
humour
in
and
terms
stuff.
of
Yeah.
tone, I suppose you could say.
Okay.
Yeah?
But there's mines and crafting in it.
Yeah, there's actual crafting in it.
What
yeah.
about Minecrafting?
I don't think you can dig.
No?
No. I mean, I'm sure there'll be a bit in the story where they're like, dig out these 3 blocks. But it's not like you can freeform dig
Right.
or freeform
No,
craft.
Oh, well,
of
no,
course
it's a
not.
story, right?
It's,
Story
yeah, it's
mode.
heavily controlled.
Right.
Meh.
Spax. Anything else to add?
Nah.
You sounded like you were going to say, nah.
I don't think
He
there's
did
anything
say,
else to say.
Yeah,
nah.
no, it sounded like he was going to say something after not just now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
I will tease some of the videos we've got coming up on the site. When we went there, we didn't go there for previews. We went to create loads of like unique video content. So Dan and I entered a esports Rocket League tournament, and you'll find out how we got on in that video. The Minecraft booth was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It was modelled by the bloke that built it in Minecraft first, and then recreated it in
Wow.
like real size.
What did he make it out of then? Just like fiberglass or something? Or what?
No,
Yeah.
actually, Minecraft blocks.
Yeah,
Minecraft block?
actual,
Yeah.
actual pixels.
Card, cheese,
Cheese, mate.
clay, Lego.
It was a booth made out of
Yeah.
cheese.
It looked really cool
I'm just
anyway, so you'll
curious.
be able to see that.
It's not actual blocks. It's just like painted in the style of and the same
It's
dimension.
probably
like-
wood.
Wood, okay. I don't know why I'm asking. It's not like I'm going to go out and make it myself. I'm just curious.
Bethesda.
Hold on.
I was just trying to make small talk.
In all the trade shows that we've done, you've never asked what was the booth like. What was it made out of?
Do
why I
that in your
asked
next interview.
Yeah, what's that made of?
Will there be any DLC? What's your booth made out of?
I don't know why.
Go and get the blueprints. I can do this in my back garden.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Bethesda.
We shot loads of cosplay stuff. And Bethesda didn't take any games, but they had a rather big presence there, all along one side of one of the rooms in the
Like
hall.
E3. It sounds like they just made their E3 booth again.
But
Because
no,
they didn't show anything there.
They didn't have a booth.
It was just
All
open
they
to
had
public.
was
Mr. Handy, mate.
dirty,
They had that,
great,
yeah.
big
they have that
statue
at E3?
things.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, they had the Revenant from Doom, which I think you saw.
Yeah.
Then they had a selection of guns, and people could have their photo taken. Shit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the same.
they had that.
Yeah.
But they also had in Dishonored 2. There's that weird robot with angular swordy shit on it.
Is that the one with the sort of porcelain, sort of weird face masks? They're all white.
No,
and sort
it's
of
more like
gilded.
It's like a bird's skull.
Oh,
Yeah,
weird. No, I don't know what that is.
I mean
That sounds cool.
That's neither.
That sounds cool.
What was the other ones?
It was
Oh,
Mr.
fucking
Handy
Mr. Handy. Yeah.
from Fallout 4.
Like chatting away. That was pretty cool.
Oh, from Fallout.
When you say Mr. Andy, I keep thinking of the Bioshock handyman. You know the
Yeah,
Oh,
guys with
yeah.
it's not them, mate.
No.
So anyway, loads of cool PAX video shit coming up.
Awesome. And PAX was good then. Enjoy it.
Yeah, it was fun.
Awesome. Let's talk about games and let's rattle through these because we need to get ready to stream and make videos. Fucking hell, it's too busy.
Yeah.
It's only going to get busier as well. Happy days. Let's talk about Gears. Gears is good. Let's talk about Disney Infinity.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's
Yeah,
alright, yeah,
It's sort of more of the same, but with lightsaber battle-y stuff, Star
Alright.
Warsy stuff. Star Wars.
Let's talk about One Piece. One Piece is what?
Like Dynasty Warriors, but with One Piece bits. You just bash buttons.
What'd you give it?
Interminably. 60.
60. Cool. Minecraft, we've covered. Pairs, boring goalkeepers.
3-0.
Knobbing.
Not
3-0.
boring goalkeepers, hilarious goalkeepers.
Yeah, alright, hilarious, yeah. But, like, terrible.
Yeah,
fucking
ridiculous.
horrific.
3-0.
Alright.
Yeah, so that was once in a blue moon. That will never happen again. I guarantee it.
I'm
We could
retiring
play
now,
for
mate.
10 hours today and you wouldn't beat me
Was
once.
this
I
at
would.
PAX, was it?
No, it's on stream.
What, 2016?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
really?
demo.
You played it? Oh, okay. I thought only you and me played it. Well,
Oh, yeah, but then
leave
you
us
went on
alone.
holiday. It's
I
like-
thought it was our thing. He
I thought it was our thing, Dan. How could you?
was thinking of you the whole time.
Oh, good.
Is that Mad Mike?
Yeah, Magic Mike.
Oh, Magic Mike. Yeah, it's great. Isn't
Oh,
it?
Mad Mike.
They're making a game of Magic Mike.
Mad Mike.
Mad Mike.
It's what happens to Mike from Magic Mike when he goes to
when he
Australia.
Goes mad and it's post-apocalyptic.
Yeah,
and all
that's
that.
it, yeah. Mad Max, go.
Mad Max. I
Good.
played about half of it, maybe.
How long? 10 hours?
Yeah, and
You
it's just
bored
kind
yet?
of. I'm starting to get a little bit bored. You kind of raid camps. You steal scrap. You upgrade your car. You fight people.
How do you raid a camp? You get out your car and beat people up with your fists?
Yeah, basically, and then you just go around holding A to pick up things. So
Mhm.
there's a set number of insignias to destroy, a set number of scrap to find. You might have to find a historical relic,
Right.
and you might have to fight a boss. And so far, the two bosses I've fought look exactly the same, except one was black and one was purple.
Well, how's
Oh,
the
wow.
car
Yeah.
combat?
The car combat's probably the best bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how's your car looking? Have you upgraded it?
Really cool, actually. My car looks badass.
All right.
That's definitely the best thing, is making your car your own and then going out and destroying other cars. But the combat is a bit, I don't know, feels like it's a bit treacly, a bit slow.
With the car or fisticuffs?
It feels like it's chunky and brutal,
Which
but
one?
it doesn't feel very responsive. The combat.
No, but
the car combat's great.
Okay.
The fist fighting-y bits,
Treacly.
Doesn't it try and be like Batman?
It tries to be like Batman, but it's not.
Okay.
But it's its own thing, and that's fine. But I don't like it.
All right.
Yeah.
And the review will be up over the weekend, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah, if I can get it finished. Yeah.
And then last but not least, fucking Metal Gear Solid 5.
The Phantom Pain.
Oh, is it The Phantom Pain?
The
TPP,
Phantom Pain.
TPP, TPP. It's on the screen right now.
Yeah, we're
We're about
looking
to
at
stream it in about half an hour.
Yeah.
Tell us your thoughts.
I love it. I loved every minute. It was brilliant.
Even the prologue.
I thought the prologue was fine.
Right.
And this was my second time playing the prologue for review, because I played it at preview stage as well. And I don't have a problem with it. It's like an extended tutorial. It's basically on rails.
People were talking about it on Twitter last night. What, some dude who played through it for the third time.
Right.
He said he was just skipping shit. He got through it in 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
Apparently.
Oh, there you go. So it's not that
Yeah,
bad.
but you don't want to skip it because it's story, but you want to skip it because it's fucking shite.
I think it's fine. It's pure Kojima. It's mental. It's nuts.
There's some amazing things that I'll never forget that happened during
exactly
that.
right. There's really nutty stuff.
Yeah, but
it leaves so many questions open.
It just bounces you around from first person to third person camera to a cutscene.
You found it jarring, and I get that.
And it was just like all over the place, and then it was like, oh shit, you're in now, and the soldiers.
The issues you had with it, I didn't have.
I don't like that. It's a relatively recent AAA game thing, isn't it? Where you walk for fucking 3 foot and then it's a cutscene and then you just walk again and
that's a bit like this.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, why not just have a seamless cutscene where the walking bit is part of the cutscene?
Do you not think that he did that to counter everybody moaning about cutscenes usually?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think the prologue is so much story stuff because there's relatively little story dispersed throughout such a big open world later on, all the missions and stuff.
At the end, then, is there big splurges of that again?
There's big chunks
right.
peppered throughout, but never anything as big as the previous games or the prologue.
Are they all delivered in the same way as the prologue?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, I've got my gun now.
Yeah.
Which helps. But as soon as I hit the open world, that was it. I fell in love with it. Brilliant. It's like Ground Zeroes on acid, fucking... How many times big? It's probably
200 times bigger.
Yeah, the open world is incredible. I'm having fun just infiltrating places.
You've barely scratched the surface.
I know. I've just been doing side ups.
Is it all deserts?
No, there's like forests. There's
jungle.
Later on. What's forest jungle?
Is there an ice level?
There's a slippy, slidey ice level. There's a lava level.
Underwater?
Wait, snow level.
Yeah.
Snow level?
Yeah, he has to run along.
Snow level.
What? Bubbles and stuff. There's a snowboarding section.
Okay, cool.
There's a bit where...
It wouldn't surprise me if there's like a snowboarding
There's a kart racing bit. There's a bit where you have to fly a plane through like rings against the clock.
This actually sounds great.
Yeah, that's it.
Did you review Grand Theft Auto or is it Metal Gear?
I can't remember now. Maybe it was Skylanders. I forget.
Anyway, but Metal Gear's good. Our review's up on both websites now.
Yes.
Check that out.
Yes.
And yeah, that was short, sweet, to the point. Loads of waffle, but still got through a lot.
Always waffle.
Always waffle.
Always waffle.
I think we're going to call this episode... you said something that was brilliant.
The one where I ask what was the Minecraft
Oh no,
booth made
that was
out
it. Yeah, that was it. It was Rich and his fucking booth materials.
Yeah.
The one where Rich investigates the booth materials of PAX 2015.
It's good.
But thank you, Mr. Walker, very much for joining us.
That's all right. Thank you for letting me, be here.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. And Mr. Bradley, thank you very much.
Cheers. Nice to be back.
Yeah, and it is nice to be back. And this is a regular now for the rest of the year. Hopefully, maybe the odd week off here and there, depending on... we've got loads of events and stuff coming up.
We've got events, and we need to see how well we deal with the influx of games coming in.
Well, we're going to be in the office.
We're going to be all right.
We're going to be in the office 5 days a week, probably come October.
Oh, no.
Well, I am. You two are doing 4.
Okay.
But, yeah, that should be...
He's going to
He's gonna
sneeze.
sneeze.
No, he's
He saved it. He saved it for off the camera. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us, folks. That was episode 31, 39 of the XBA and PST. Following this podcast, I've been Dan Webb. This has been Rich Walker.
And
Lee Bradley.
Lee Bradley.
Thanks very much, and see you next week.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Bye.